everyone, it's Anja here, and I am back with another video for Ophelia Talks Crochet. This tutorial is part of the series for our anniversary blanket. We are making it to celebrate 10 years of stitches. We are looking at all the lovely stitch combinations I have used in various projects during the last decade on the channel, and we are combining them into one blanket. Today we are looking at the Greenway crochet along that we did. This was Agatha Christie themed, and I particularly loved the colours I had chosen. I like to think that she would have liked these colours as well, and that she would have taken this blanket along with her on her many travels. And I would like to think that it would have been a lovely blanket for her to wrap herself in, not only while she was reading, but also while she was coming up with all these mysterious things happening in her murder mystery novels, and that even Hercule Poirot would have been jealous of her for having such a lovely blanket. Let me show you how to make the Greenway square. So let's get started. I'm going to make a slip knot, insert my hook. I am still using my 3.5, and we are going to chain 38. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 38. Now, in the 6th stitch from my hook, I'm going to place my first double crochet, so yarn over, insert into that stitch, and we are going to create a double crochet, and this of course will now create our first box. We are now going to continue with chaining 1, skipping 1, and doing 1 double crochet in the next stitch. And this will take us all the way to the end of the row, and we will create 17 boxes. Now for row 2, we're going to get started with a chain 3, U-turn, we skip 1 stitch, and then we are going to place 1 double crochet in the next 31 stitches. If it's a stitch, you take up the 2 strands of the V. If it's a chain space, you go around the chain. I will see you at the end of the row with your 31 double crochets. So here I have done my 31 double crochets. I'm at the end of the row and we need to make the box. So chain 1, skip 1 chain, and then into that second chain we are going to place our double crochet to create the box at the end of our row. So that is row 2 done. And now for row 3, we're going to get started with doing 3 chains. We turn, skip the next stitch, then in the next stitch we're going to place 1 double crochet, and we're going to skip 1 stitch. Then we're going to start our repeat, so we're skipping this one. In the next stitch we are then going to be placing 3 double crochets. And then we complete our repeat by skipping 2 stitches. So in the next stitch we're going to place 3 double crochets, and then after that we're going to skip 2 stitches. In this row we will be making 10 clusters of 3 double crochets each time with 2 stitches in between. I will see you at the end of the row when you have made your 10 clusters. I have now done my 10 clusters. To finish the row we are going to chain 1, skip 2 stitches, and then place our double crochet into that second chain there as we usually do. There we go. That's the end of row 3. Now for row 4, we're going to get started by chaining 3. We turn, and we're going to skip the chain and place a double crochet in the next stitch. And that, of course, is our box made. Now we're going to skip 2 stitches, then we place a double crochet in the 3rd stitch. Then we are going to chain 1, and then we are going to go back 1 stitch, and that's where we're going to place our double crochet. So we're going to place the double crochet right behind the double crochet that we just did. So you step back 1 location. There we go. So we're going to make crosses. Now we're going to skip 2 stitches. In the 3rd stitch, we're going to place our double crochet. We're going to chain 1, and in fact in the 2nd stitch we're going to place the double crochet, so 1 stitch back from where we were working. Make sure you pull up the loops high enough so you don't make double crochets that are too short. And this is how you are going to continue for the rest of the row, and you will be repeating these crosses 10 times. So I will see you at the end of the row when you have 10 crosses. I have now done my 10 crosses, and as we started with a double crochet, we are now going to just end in our box. So we're going to chain 1, skip 1 stitch, and then place our double crochet in that 2nd chain, as we usually do. So this is row 4. And now for row 5, we're going to chain 3, turn, skip 1 stitch, and in fact we're going to skip another stitch, which will take us to the chain space of the cross that we have made. Into that chain space we're going to place 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, and then we're going to place 1 double crochet in between the crosses. And this is what you are going to repeat all along the row. So you're going to find the chain space of the cross. In there you place 2 double crochets. In between the crosses you place 1 double crochet. I will see you at the end of the row. At the end of the row, you're going to place 1 double crochet on top of that double crochet that you see there. You chain 1, skip 1, and you place a double crochet in that 2nd chain. And it's worth counting your stitches in this row just to make sure that you have indeed 31 stitches in between your 2 boxes. And now for row 6 to 16, these are the rows that you are going to keep on repeating. The double crochet row, the cluster row, the cross row, and then another double crochet row. So you repeat this until you have done 16 rows, and you will end in a row 4. So here I have done my 16 rows. I have ended in a row 4, and it is on top of this row that I'm going to be creating row 17, which of course is a boxes row. So we're going to see how we are going to place our double crochets onto these stitches, and of course the V's are all there, so it should be quite straightforward. So let's get started with a chain 3, we turn. We're going to skip the 1st stitch, and then in the next stitch we're going to place our 1st double crochet. So that's the 1st box made. Then we do chain 1, skip 1. So tip the work towards you so it's really nice and clear for you to see which ones you are going to be skipping and which ones you're going to be using. Chain 1, skip 1, and a double crochet in the next stitch. There we go. I will see you at the end of the row. Now you are ready to cut off your yarn and sew in your ends. This square measures 18 by 19 centimeters or 7 by 7.5 inches, and it weighs 18 grams. Of course, you are now going to have to make 6 of these squares. So check out the color table to find out which colors to use. You can make a screenshot of the color table here on the screen, but you will of course also find it in the written pattern on the blog. Follow the link in the description box below the video to take you to our blog post. Don't forget, you can go to the Facebook group to show us your squares or any progress you are making. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them there. And I hope you will be enjoying making these squares, and I hope also you will look forward to the next square in the next tutorial. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!